felt abandoned from a young kid. Story of TJ. You know what's what? Look, I was only 2 when my dad walked away, too young to understand what people could say. No goodbye, no hug, no hand on my shoulder, just an empty space. And I only got colder growing up. I felt like I kept asking where's my dad, wondering if I'd done something to make him mad. But how could a child ever carry that blame? I didn't know how to spell my own motherfucking name. Every Father's Day was another reminder, watching everyone else while I searched my own. I smiled in the classroom, acting that everything was sweet. When I go home and I cry where nobody could see. Mum, I know your life wasn't easy for you, and I know you had your own storms to fight and to battle it through. But there's nights where I needed somebody by my side. All I had was silence while I cried. I wasn't looking for money or fancy things, just someone who would listen when my phone rings. Someone to tell what I was worth, something more. Instead, I felt invisible inside these 4 walls. I'm sorry for the roads that I chose to take, trying to fill a hole that could never take love to replace. Every scar in my heart tells a story untold, a little kid forced to grow up old. I still wonder if things will turn out right, if someone held my hand through the darkest of nights. Now I'm praying to the heavens, hear my cries, 'cause I've spent half my life asking why. Pain don't disappear, it just changes shape. You learn how to hide it behind your face. I started hanging out with people just like me, broken souls chasing something they would never see. The streets made promises they couldn't keep, give me fake love but it cuts too deep. Every bad choice felt normal, trying to hold somebody back, forgetting who I am. Blue lights flashing while my mum shed a tear. Courtrooms replacing my whole teenage years. Sitting in a cell with nothing but regret, thinking about my life that I haven't even lived yet. People only judge what they see outside. They never seen a little boy who's trying to hide. They don't know every night how I fought my head, wondering if I would be better off dead. They don't hear the prayers that I whispered alone, begging God to find my way back home. I was angry in the world, angry at myself, trying to heal the pain that I never felt. I'm sorry for the roads that took me here, trying to fill a hole that could never fill with love. Replace every scar on my body and my heart, trying to tell a story too old, or something I couldn't hold, trying to force a little kid to grow up old. Yeah, I still wonder if things would have turned out right if somebody held my hand through the darkest of nights. Now I'm praying to that the heavens hear me cry, trying to spend half my life just asking why. Mum, I ain't writing this to make you cry, I'm just finally saying what I kept inside. There were moments I needed you more than you'll ever know, but I was scared to say it, so I let it go. Maybe you were hurting on your own way too. Maybe life was heavier than I knew. I'm writing this to point the fingers or the blame. I'm just trying to explain how the hurt came. If I could go back, I'd hug the little kid that tell him that none of this was because of him, what he did. Tell him one day you'll find better roads, even if I carry on a heavy load. Now I'm trying to become somebody you would admire, not a boy who left this whole world catching fire. Every step forward is a fight with my past. I'm trying, hoping this broke heart could heal at last. If my dad ever hears this, I hope he knows I spent years wondering why he chose to go. I ain't hate him anymore, I just needed closure. Spent my whole life carrying the weight on my shoulders. So if this is the truth, where's the confession? I've made so many mistakes that taught me painful lessons. I'm done running from the child I used to be. Now I'm chasing peace, finally trying to be free. I'm only a little boy that times, I'm just older now. Still hoping one day that this hurt wouldn't hurt no more. Look into my eyes, can you see the little kid that once learned to hide everything that he did. I was just a child, but my childhood disappeared. I had to swallow every tear, act like I never cared, but ever really had a place where I felt safe. At night, I had to tell myself everything would be alright, but every time I closed my eyes, the silence hit my soul. Cause nobody fixes the emptiness I couldn't control. I was forced to grow fast, never got to be young. While the kids were laughing, I was biting my tongue, trying to understand why my family fell so far. Learning pain before I even knew who I even was. I stared out the window hoping somebody would arrive, wondering why I felt like I never had to survive, like I felt like I always went to survive. Every little promise slowly faded into smoke, so I carried all the weight and my split almost broke. I was a little boy crying, everybody see praying someone in the world could finally notice me. I was born in this cold life, made my heart this way, when love felt so out of reach in the darkness. In these dark places, trying to find my life, forced to grow fast, never had a choice. Scarred up by my childhood, now I've gotta heal the pieces that's behind. Still searching for that peace that I could never find.